How do you usually make important decisions in your life?
When it comes to deciding on something important, such as what training course to take or what career path I should pursue, I make a point of doing intensive research about available options. Then I carefully weigh their pros and cons before making up my mind about the best way to go forward.
Do you think it's important to listen to other people's opinions before making a decision? Why or why not?
Not always, but I think it can be immensely beneficial to go to those with good knowledge on the issue you're dealing with so that you can ask them for advice. By and large, I believe the more input you have, the better decision you can make.
Do you think it's better to make decisions based on logic or emotions? Why?
I believe 9 out of 10 cases we should make up our mind rationally because emotions are highly likely to cloud our judgment. In other words, when we're emotional, more often than not, we will make the wrong choices. Whereas, using our brain, we can analyze data strategically, which tends to help us come to the right conclusion.
What factors do you consider when making a big purchase decision, such as buying a car or a house?
There are indeed several aspects I often care about when making a big investment on something. They primarily include the brand, the quality, and the price of the item in question. But the larger the purchase, the more features I might take into consideration, like the financial vehicles I can use to fund the purchase or the available payment options.
What kinds of decisions do people usually make in their daily life?
On a daily basis, men and women have to make up their mind on a variety of issues. From some tasks as simple as what to get for breakfast to a more complicated endeavor like how to deal with their colleagues and superiors at work.
What should people do when making a hard decision?
In my opinion, when you're faced with a difficult challenge, it's probably wise to gather as much information as possible and take time to carefully analyze all the input. It's better to sleep on it than to make a rash decision.
Do you think it is easier to make a decision by yourself or by discussing it with others?
Essentially, I think it depends on the situation and your personal preference. But generally speaking, I think it's probably recommended to bounce your ideas off others so that you can listen to their feedback and insight, which can help you make a better decision faster.
Why do you think many young people don't like to follow their parents' advice?
This is such a contemporary issue. I suspect that a large number of youngsters are not big on taking their mom's and dad's advice because they see the guidance as outdated. In other words, they believe that their parents' way of thinking might have been right in the past, but they don't necessarily apply to their current situation.